Hi, I'm Arletha, and this is How to Be a Ceiba Woman. Today we're talking about stress reduction. And so, as you can see, we're at my home office, and believe it or not, this is an area where I encounter much stress. As you can see by all the paraphernalia I have on my desk. And so I'm going to go through some of the things that I use for stress reduction. I answer a lot of emails here. I design programs and projects, answer a lot of calls and so forth. And so when I'm sitting here, it has to be zen. So I do my best to provide an atmosphere for myself that's, first of all, as stress-free as possible, but also helps me encounter stress without having to leave the room. So for example, some of the things that I have on my desk, as you see, I have my candle. And so people know, you may know a little bit about flame, but looking into flame, people actually do divination by flame. I can actually, kind of turn and just take a minute and just breathe and just look into the flame, and it's relaxing. I also have a glass of water. This is actually my grandmother's china, which is really funny. So I have this whole thing where I have a lot of my ancestors, walk with me, in particular my grandmothers. And so both of my grandmothers lived to a very old age, but I always think of them as protection and what would they do. So, you have, what would Jesus do or other people do, but what would they do? So what would my grandmothers do? So I actually have her water jug. So I use this to absorb negative energy. So I put the water in there and I feel like she's carrying it. I have my incense here. In fact, I have a whole box of incense here because I love incense. It not only smells good, but it also helps calm me down. It's something about the aroma, but it's also something about the smoke, billowing, and it's very calming. I have two other things. So I have my stress relief lotion here. So I use that. It's very calming. I don't know if you ever did a hand massage. So a hand massage for yourself. But those of you who are close to me know that I do this for my daughters. I do this for my friends. Sometimes I might just grab your hand and start massaging. But I do this for myself. So I just use the lotion to really just massage my fingers, massage in between my fingers, the palm of my hand, and so forth. Again, very, very relaxing. I have oils here. So I have some aromatherapy oils that I use. This particular one is anxiety relief, but there are others. And I just do a little sniff. Sometimes I'll put a little bit in the water, but I do a little sniff, and this kind of helps me calm down and remember to relax. I have my stress relief ball here, so you know how you're talking on the phone to somebody and you're like, so you can take it home and leave it here. What else? I have my journal. My other journal here. This is also my planner, and it has little inspirational quotes. Thank you, divine guide, for all that you are bringing to me. That's very important to remember. My rose quartz crystal, and believe it or not, when I get on conference calls, I actually hold this. I hold I'm like, okay, let me just get through this conference call. Let me not say anything crazy. Let me just the spirit of love. Okay, and peace. So I have that. I have other ones here as well. This is rose quartz, pyrite, citrine, amethyst, fluoride, amazonite, jade. Let's see. I have my feng shui chart. Okay, so I try to position my desk so it will achieve maximal positive energy. Okay, so here I also have with my desk, here I have support, so this is really good for your circulation. But in addition, I also have this for my feet. I tend to hold stress in particular places, so this is one of the places here in my feet. And so I use this, as I'm sitting here, to massage my feet and relieve stress. Another place that I hold a lot of stress is in my back and in my neck. So again, we have the lotion that I can use to massage, and I also do different stretches. So, I'll do things to help stretch here and here, and just move around as I'm working and as I'm dealing with everything I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Let's see. I think, and I don't know if I mentioned, but stress is a response stress is your body's response to when it's dealing with anxiety. A lot of people hold stress here around the midsection. You ever contract when someone says something to you? Or if you get angry, sometimes instead of letting it out, you take it in and it kind of sits right here. So you see a reaction to stress oftentimes is fat, around the middle and around the legs. But you also see it in different areas, just your neck and your back and just being tense. You can see it in your face. My dad used to say you can see it in your eyes. And so what I do is just try to be conscious, because I know in my businesses and my day-to-day work, I deal with a tremendous amount of stress. And so I prepare for it. So know that it's going to happen, but I can manage it. And I can reduce it, and just really try to think positively about work and life, and just realize, that it's a natural part of life, but you don't have to stay there. Is there anything else?
Okay, go.
Okay. This is my candle here. I like to light that because if you look into a flame, it's actually very calming. There are people who do flame divination, and they can actually get information from that flame. I'm not that skilled, so right now I just kind of use it as stress reduction. I just look in it and just breathe and just try to relax. In addition, I also have a glass of water. That's actually my grandmother's glass of water. Both of my grandmothers grew to very old age, very wise, and very important in my life. So not only do I have a glass of water to absorb negative energy, but it's also my grandmother's glass, so I feel like she's taking care of that. I have incense here. I also have a whole box of incense here. But incense is very calming to me, so I always make sure that it's on my desk. But the flame, the smoke billowing is very calming, and also the smell.